Let's go.
Welcome to the Soul Fam podcast, where we expand your personal universe. I'm Diana Marquetta, and in each episode, Soul Fam co-founder, co-creator Lexi Sturmer-Solden and I interview the world's most rising and longtime experts in consciousness, spirituality, entertainment, healing, and science. From Earth's dimensions and dimensions way, way beyond. On the Soul Fam podcast, our frequencies are high and your heart chakras will open as these powerful voices of today share cutting-edge research, profound experiences, and valuable knowledge for your world in this out-of-this-world, thought-provoking, envelope-pushing interviews that could only take place right here on the Soul Fam podcast.
What I want you to do is just start by taking some wonderful, nice, deep breaths. And I'm going to guide you through a breath where we're going to breathe in for 5, hold for 4, and breathe out for 6. Okay, and I'm going to guide you through that. So I'm going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do that 2 more times. In for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In again. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your eyes closed though. Okay? Good. Put your awareness around your heart area and just feel it expand. Remembering that life is amazing. Life is beautiful. It comes with challenging moments, but ultimately it is a thrill to be in the body as a multidimensional being. Shake your head that you can hear me okay. Just give me a little nod. Wonderful. And just put your awareness right around your heart area, just right around that center of your chest. And notice that as you do, you feel an expansion there. Can you feel that? Just nod your head yes if you can. And let that increase. And in fact, as it does increase, it's going to start to shake any unwanted thoughts out of your mind. You're going to feel pressure being lifted off of your shoulder. In fact, what I want you to do now is I want you to take a deep breath in and hold it, but I want you to breathe it out through the mouth as if you're blowing out anything that no longer resonates. So breathing in through the nose and bringing it all the way up to the head, and open your mouth and breathe out like a dragon breathing fire. Just force it all out. Do 1 more of those. Breathing in all the way to the top of your head. Reach for everything that's in your gut that's time to go. It's energy and it's there. We're going to let it out. We're going to blow it out. Good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to count backward from 20 to 1. And as I count backward from 20 to 1, you are going to go deeper and deeper into your higher mind. You're going to get deeper and deeper relaxed. And you're going to notice that they're one and the same. The more relaxed you become, the more your awareness opens up. The more your awareness opens up, the more your body and the rest of you relaxes. And so they're going to work together. Repetitive nature of the counting and the monotonous activity will cause you just to lose track and let go of anything in the mind as I count backward 20, 19, 18, going deeper and deeper, 17, 16, 15, expanding more and more, 14, 13, 12, 10, deeper and deeper, accessing that part of you that is eternal, 9, 8, 7, more deeply relaxed, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost as if you're just relaxing, 2, 1. Notice that you feel just a little bit more deeply relaxed and your mind is open and aware. The thoughts may have increased and becoming positive and expansive. Tell me if you feel a shift, feel more relaxed, feel more open. Just shake your head. Yes, good. Let's imagine, visualize, or become aware of a ball of golden energy. It's about the size of a soccer ball and it's hovering above your forehead. Just shake your head when you're able to see, visualize, or imagine the ball of golden energy. The ball of golden energy represents angelic intelligence, and it is a sphere that maybe looks much like the sun, radiating that wonderful golden energy. Golden energy is source material, source creation, meaning that the angels have brought this golden energy from the source. They vibrate at the frequency of source, and the golden energy inside of you, imagine the golden energy in your heart that has a limitless supply. So they're not giving you golden energy. They're just letting the golden energy harmonize with the golden energy inside of you, activating it, becoming more and more your powerful and higher self. So allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. You feel the love. You feel perhaps even a heightened sense of well-being, if not maybe some bliss or ecstatic love. Feel that coming through and expanding in your heart. And we're going to be just a little bit excited about the journey today. What I want you to do, I want you to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very relaxed, how relaxed you feel right now.
8.
Perfect. Good. Let's just have some fun with imagination as you go deeper and deeper into awareness. The ball of golden energy, the sphere, the golden energy sphere will be with us for the entire time, calibrating you with new life and allowing you to reset your reality, reboot your reality. So go ahead and take another deep breath in and out. And I want you to imagine that it is daytime outside. And I want you to go outside and find a beautiful covered hovercraft. Go out and find a beautiful covered hovercraft and tell me when you see it. Describe what it looks like.
It's kind of like a little mini jet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has some elements of experimental aircraft, like an open ceiling, but it's kind of like a little mini jet. It's not quite the Jetsons, but more sophisticated.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go and get in it and tell me when you're inside the craft. Good. Now, all you have to do is push a couple of buttons and it will respond to your intention and it will lift off the ground. And it may lift high enough where you just still see the planet, but tell me what you're able to see down below. How high are you able to go?
Well, I'm in the stars.
Yep, that's where we want you.
So I can see multiple planets, and certainly more planets than we, know or talk about.
That may be something to realize, is that you are aware that there are more planets in the solar system than we are told, which makes sense. It resonates. Is this the first time you've ever been introduced to the idea? Or is it something you've always known?
Inherently, I think it's something I've always known, but maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's some things I'm aware of, but not deeply so, like the Kuiper planets and things like that.
Okay. But there's some reason why there's more planets being revealed to you, and that's important. So, but we're not going to spend any time decoding that now. That will be done later, but just enjoy the fact that you've seen and are surprised by that. And what we're doing is we're going to actually basically go ahead and go back down to the surface. But in terms of trajectories, once you're up there, you don't have to travel over the land. You're going to land around the coast of Hawaii. Allow the hovercraft to come down gently down to the earth, and it's actually capable of going underneath the ocean.
Okay, got it.
Tell me when you're going underneath the ocean.
We're moving.
What do you see?
We dove deep quickly, so I see the city. It's not really a city. It's a civilization. It's like a kingdom. That's what I should say.
It is, yeah. It's beautiful architecture, isn't it?
Right, and it's
Coral. Is it coral too?
Well, I see a lot of blue and green and the coral color. Yet it's in a bit of a capsule.
Perfect. Yes. Like a bubble?
Yeah, like a bubble. I'm not quite clear how that all works.
We're not going to piece any of that together.
The science of it.
So you see a beautiful civilization with beautiful architecture. It almost looks like it belongs on the land, doesn't it?
Almost, but it's too beautiful to be on the land.
Yeah, it's really beautiful architecture, isn't it? Go ahead and let your hovercraft go into that bubble. And how do you feel
Okay.
once you're inside the bubble? Do you feel at ease? Do you feel peace? Do you feel like you're at home at all?
I feel like I'm in one of my.
Good. That makes perfect sense, right? Because we're incarnated in many places, and you recognize this place as a place where you are also simultaneously exist.
Definitely.
So let's go find your house. You'll know how to find it. It may be tempting to feel like you're imagining all of this, but everything that you're saying is exactly what we all see when we're under here, which is the way that our higher mind allows us to know information. Even imagination comes from the higher mind. But let's go to your house. Is there someone there?
Like a butler
Okay.
welcoming me, and he's here.
Do you remember or know a name for the butler?
It's weird. It's Joe. It's a Joe from a previous. It's a Joe I used to know. What's his name? What's his name? It's something else.
So he's someone that you also know in this lifetime.
Yeah, that I no longer have a relationship with.
Okay.
It's kind of like it's like he's kind of the house master. He kind of looks after the house when I'm not there.
Okay. So he's not really like a servant, but he's like a kind of a caretaker.
Yeah, more like that. It's a very, very, very nice house. It's next to the king's house, or close to it's like in the king's neighborhood. There's not really a hierarchy, but that's kind of the indication.
Okay. There's something mythical about it too, where it has that aspect of leadership or something like that. Because there's turrets kind of thing of the king's castle, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Almost looks like, I don't know, Little Mermaid or something like that. But
Exactly.
yeah. I know.
I'm in that hood.
Yeah. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. And, first of all, let's celebrate how easy it is to go back and connect with this and trust your feeling, this feeling of familiarity to this place and how it just easily presents itself. And in fact, the description isn't coming to you because you thought it up. It's in your awareness because it is. Just celebrate that in this moment. And let's actually ask Joe what it is that you need to know about your current situation in Iowa. And you'll hear him speak to you telepathically. Might even feel like something that you already know, or it might be something where you have an aha moment. But let's ask him what you need to know about the time you're spending in Iowa.
Interesting. Well, he's basically saying it's liftoff, it's takeoff, and it's an ending of that. He's saying that old Matrix life, which isn't entirely true, but that's how we're sort of trying to put it in some kind of context. So
Okay.
It's liftoff for the life I'm intended to have.
How does that feel? Feel true to you?
So what I also just got, okay, so it's liftoff for this new life. He's also saying that this trip to Lemuria is to remind me of the life of luxury that I'm supposed to have. And I had to go back to the farm, to this house, to this room. And the house is not nice. To remind me, it's like, let's tie this all up. We're just going to tie this up, put it away so you can launch.
Okay, great. So being in a place that doesn't feel opulent and abundant right now is really just to, let's say, jar awake your codes of abundance.
Right.
Okay, good. And he also said that this is a launch pad. So those two pieces of information, I want you to feel that part of you where it feels true for you. Can you feel that inside? It's kind of like peace or relief, like, yes. And you accept that, don't you?
Yeah, I totally accept it. And it's what he's funny. He's like, come on, don't you know that? He's like, of course, this is what you're supposed to do.
Beautiful.
He's his younger self, his younger, cooler self than the last time I saw him.
We'll also remember that there's a playful energy here too, which also feels like a bit of like tingling in the solar plexus and the stomach. So more than likely, it's being here, you feel that sort of playful nature. And it explains the dolphins and their playful nature too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Good. So that makes sense. So there's a reason that you're here. It's kind of a reset, and it's the main reason that you had to come. Would you say that it also factors into what makes you uncomfortable there. Would you say also that the condition of the house you're staying in affects you in a certain way?
Completely. It makes me feel so uncomfortable and grossed out. It's the way it's also not even been cared for at all. Just disgusts me.
Good. So let's ask him about where you're going next. Like where we're putting our energy. What does he say?
It's funny. It's like, it's a rodeo. Well, so interesting. He keeps talking about, I don't know, he's showing me Hawaii, actually, on the Big Island where the ranches are.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then he's also showing me Texas. So I'm wondering if it's a mix of the two.
Okay, sort of like how I live in California and go to Hawaii a lot.
Yeah. It's like your mission is in both places, and then he's kind of pointing to the mountains too, but less so, because the serenity of the places that I'm going to end up living at will, I mean, that's what's needed for the people who and the animals that are going to be at these places.
Okay.
For the healing, you said.
Okay, so you're bringing Lemurian codes in through animal healing.
That's part of it, and it's just there needs to be animals on the land for grid work. He says it's not even that people need to like be in a animal type therapy. They just need to be around for their vibration and the energy that they give off.
Yeah.
Also, and I love them. I love horses and dogs and whatever. So it's to the animals' benefit also. But he's like, no, they just need to be present. It's not that they even need to be involved with the humans.
So, and it sounds to me like it's sort of like what the dolphins do. The dolphins are here, they're higher dimensional beings. They're very activating. And so they also carry Lemurian codes. But so you're meant to be split between Texas and Hawaii.
Crazy. Yeah.
How does that feel for you?
It feels magical.
Is it exciting?
Very exciting, actually. I love Hawaii. And that was one of the things I'm like, oh, I'm leaving California. I won't be going to Hawaii as much as often as I used to. But I love Hawaii. It's always been a magical place.
Right.
And then the grounding aspect of Texas, there's all sorts of reasons. He's like, there's business, there's entertainment, there's access to a lot of people. There's, you need a place that's sort of home in the States. And then you also need a place that's more expansive in Hawaii. And that works for all of the production and healing and activation. There's a lot of activation in both locations also for whatever the clients, customers, whatever, concerts, and then there's all sorts of stuff.
Good. Let's have him tell you a little bit more about, let's say, your mission on Earth. You simultaneously exist in this Lemurian, wonderful, like utopian world. And there's a reason that you're here also.
Well, it's to make the connection between the two worlds. And it's not that I need to like jam it in people's faces like a billboard, but showing me Barbie, Barbie and the movie Barbie, they go back and forth between worlds. It's like that. So that more of the Lemurian energy comes onto the planet and it's activated through the humans. Even through the animals, or a more joyous planet.
So you're creating a circuit, let's say, between Lemuria in Hawaii and there. So you're going to Hawaii to recharge and to remember your Lemurianness.
And everybody else's too. It's for the planet's sake also. I'm hearing like it's a bit of grid work, but that's not going to be so obvious. It's just something I do without thinking about it.
It's an energetic activation, yes.
Right. And then he's also saying, you have all this background, you're a journalist, you're a producer, you've worked in production, there's all of those talents and skills that are all part of this. And you enjoy that. You have to still do it through this kind of response and communication.
Okay. So there's still a purpose for you to be there because you'll get to utilize those talents. Probably a bit more lucratively.
Right. That's what he
keeps, because he is actually pointing out to whatever you're launching into is way more abundant.
Way more abundant. And it's not the old Hollywood game where It's not the usury game. It's just much more expansive, and there's no guilt associated with it.
What would you like to ask him? What's top of mind for you?
My next phase. It's like I get to close the door. I mean, the door, it's not even that I get to do it. The door is just going to close. My old life, and this is part of that.
Yeah, and which also explains all the awakened people that are coming in as well, because you're at that frequency.
Right. I'm at that frequency, and there's no sadness. He's like, there's no sadness saying it. It's like, you did what you're supposed to do. Just there's no guilt. There's just relief and freedom, and everybody goes on. So,
is there anything that he can do to help make this time there easier?
Finish service every month. He's staying at the gate. Like he's showing me the gate. Like I'm out at the fence at the horse pen, and I'm going to be at the gate, and I'm just going to keep reminding you. I'm going to stand there whenever you're at the gate and remind you this is just a transition, and you're going on. Like I'm just going to keep reminding you who you are.
Okay. What else does he want to say?
Because you never know when you're going to meet an angel. Sort of laughing. He also said everybody's your guide.
Everybody's what?
Everybody is a guide. All the people that you meet in your life are, that it's all a reflection of something in you. So just remember everyone is a guide. So, you could be a little bit more lighthearted about things. There's the guide within the crazy context of whatever's happening. He also said everything comes full circle.
Okay.
I've known him for a few lifetimes, and just a funny little coincidences. Like he used to surf in Hawaii all the time. That was before I met him. He's a big time surfer, and he worked on a ranch on the Big Island. And then when I met him, he was an actor, and in a lot of trouble. But it's just interesting. He really was this all along. So he's showing me a whole bunch of dolphins and whales, and he's like, "Okay, you need to go play now."
Need to go play? That's always common in these Lemurian visits, as they remind us about the playing.
You need to go play. It's like all of this is play. It's just whatever. Even you.
What he said? What
he said? Your mom's not real. It's like she's not my mother.
She's one of the NCPs.
Yeah.
So she's a non-conscious player.
Yeah.
She's someone who's built into the simulation.
Right. She's not triggers me, but she's not present. She can't even see. That's bizarre. That's scary. There's a lot of that. They're just not present.
So what is he? Is he basically saying not to put any energy into making her understand because she isn't real to begin with?
Right. Exactly. And
that makes sense, doesn't it? So,
right.
So you get to actually interpret what is in that interaction for you, and then move past it.
Right. It's just like a sign in the road. Just keep moving. Oh, okay. Do not pass. Or whatever. It's not anything to do with me. There's no presence. It's really interesting. There's a lot of NCPs on the planet. He's just showing me a lot of NCPs.
There is a lot. There's a lot, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. And he's like, that's why the Matrix has been so strong, because there's so many NCPs.
Are they leaving us? Ask him that.
Joe, are they? He says little by little, one by one. It's like the higher we become, the more of a collective we are. The more the collective becomes the collective, the more we become the force. And they just die away. There's just nothing for them to leech off of anymore.
Right. They've done. I see them as more like going offline, as opposed to dying. Right. So they're just.
It just kind of disappears. Like there's fizzle out.
Yeah. Any of them that we know, they'll pass away. But the ones, anyone that's an NCP is going to pass away or die that we know. But then there'll be lots that we don't even know. They're just going to go offline. There'll be less people all of a sudden, right? But yeah, I don't see it happening all at once either. Yeah, so he's confirming that it's kind of one of those subtle things.
Yeah, and then we're going to wake up one day and there'll be like, there's 4 million less people.
Even less than that.
Yeah, and it's also for the sake of the Earth, because the Earth can't. There's all he doesn't have to explain anything. It's also for the sanctuary that we live on. To benefit that. She doesn't need all that.
How fun is?
And then those that remain are really they're the beauty and the gift to the universe. Interesting. That's how important we really are. People are like, come on, let's go surf. Let's go do something fun.
What's that?
He's like, come on, let's go do something fun.
He's taking you somewhere?
He's just saying, come on, just go have fun and go surf or swim, let's go build a sandcastle, whatever it is. It's like, come on, let's just have fun and let's just play and laugh and like just enjoy being here. Like that is so important. He said that alone just changes everything.
Yeah. And when you're speaking to him in this realm, it's more profound, isn't it, than just hearing it? Is that true?
Say that again.
So while you're in this experience and you're there with him, speaking to him, even though this sounds like general advice, it's more profound hearing it from him. It's more embedded in your cells. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I definitely feel it. I'm experiencing it as he says it. It's a whole other kind of sense of communication. And he's showing me that I'm going to be speaking a lot and sharing. I mean, this is an aspect of the wisdom I'm going to be sharing, but it's funny. It's like they're going to be sharing the experience of a lifetime.
Okay.
There's something about all that. We're introducing, but I'll be sort of on stage. He's saying a lot. So, and I'm going to show people how to play again. Play is in our souls, but we forget it.
It's really tied to everything. That is, you feel better.
I feel much better. He's also showing me, like, we're just sort of like taking a little look at her and it's like, remember, like, there's lots of princesses and they're beautiful and there's lots of mermaids and, there's lots of beauty in the Marriott and nobody's in competition with each other. There's no snarkiness. There's no, girls aren't being nasty to each other. Everybody's just playing and having fun and appreciating each other.
That's probably notably what is not part of your new reality, isn't it? So you're not going to be witnessing that kind of thing, that kind of paradigm. It almost seems like he's mentioning it because it's about to go noticeably absent in your experience of witnessing it.
It is right now. But I get the sense that that's not how it's always going to be.
Right, of course.
We're going to bring the sense of play back into the world.
Right. Well, and there's a sense of abundance, there's a sense of there being enough for everyone. And yeah, so nobody needs to be in that paradigm. And that's also the way the NCPs behave too. Because it's part of, people who behave that to an extreme, they're definitely an NCP. Now I want to remind you.
By the way.
He's what? So the good news is we can go and visit your house and this civilization anytime we want. All you'll simply do is close your eyes, remember this spot, and just by remembering it, you'll be transported. You can come here whenever you want to ask questions, to find clarity, to download codes, anything like that will always be available to you because now you have a memory of this place. Also, remember that as profound as this session was, it's just the beginning. In the days and weeks to come, through dreams, synchronicities, new awareness, new ideas, more will be added to what you discover. It'll be the same thing for any time you go visit and ask questions. So even if you go to visit to gain clarity and you don't gain it during the visit, you will always gain it after. Again, as profound as the session is, we've only scratched the surface of what will be showing up in the days and weeks to come. That is part of what we discovered here that will reflect and continue to expand and show up with new awareness, new ideas, new guidance, peace. Let's say goodbye to him for now. Keep your eyes closed. I know it probably seems like you were there for 5 minutes, but you've been there for probably over an hour. Notice how the time feels different, doesn't it? Feels like you just got there, doesn't it? So let's get back in the craft and go ahead and hover up above the ocean, travel at light speed until you find yourself back on the farm. When you're there, tell me, is it day or night by the time you get back, okay? Does it look any different there? Can you see it through different eyes?
It's so still, and there's such a complex but portal-like energy that's here on this particular farm. It's not just this farm. There's 3 farms. They're all right next to each other. There's this wild connection that goes clear up into the universe. Like, it's huge. There's 3 different locations, but they're all basically in the same place.
Okay. So maybe you're there right now to be fed by it as well.
That it's all these, it's why Kelly, Sherry and I are these three girls that all grew up in these lands and this land were all suddenly reconnected. It's all a big activation.
Okay. Does that feel more peaceful?
Yeah, much more peaceful. And I'm hearing that this dirtiness I'm in right this second is going to end really soon.
Okay. Well, it sounds to me like you can also shift your focus on being tuned in or attuned with the portals that are there and available for you instead of letting yourself focus on the unwanted situation. Okay, right. Take a nice deep breath in and out. You'll remember everything that happened during this session. You also have a recording. And again, take a moment right now. Just reflect on what you just experienced. Allow yourself just a moment while your higher mind recalibrates you, reboots your reality for you. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you just to kind of wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit and feel like you're bringing the energy of everything that you got into the visit. You're bringing it into your body. You're pulling the new awareness, you're pulling the new knowing, and just the feeling of it. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes open, eyes open.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Soul Fam podcast. Be sure to tune in to every episode where we dive into a different rabbit hole of the known and unknown to empower you in conscious living and exploration of the greater universe. We hope you leave each episode with a little stardust in your hair and inspiration in your heart. With love from your Soul Fam.